play and call it work.
The only clue we have so far to the sighting of the Fallen are a series of rumors that the locals in this region have propagated, claiming to have seen Adeptus Astartes wearing armor of ancient design. However, a series of linear earthworks appear to coincide with the disrupting curtain of unknown energy. Its exact dimensions cannot be clearly determined, but this unnatural power appears to be leeching the force from shots fired across its boundary. We must descend and make contact with the local forces, and establish a psychic beacon to penetrate the energy barrier. Now, Steve has some additional agendas as well that'll help move the story along. So if you win the game, you get to just upgrade a unit with a battle trait. That's the one that just kind of comes built in. However, you're not just here to get battle traits. There's a deep story reason that you're here. You're hunting the Fallen. So there's two ways you actually get to do this. This is one of the first missions where you can gain a lot of Unforgiven points.
Yeah.
And if you win it, the secondary objective-wise, it'll unlock a mission that'll be able to get you lots of Unforgiven. I'll tell you that. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to give too much away because you might fail, and in that case, that mission remains locked forever and evermore.
Oh.
Yeah, like I wrote it for nothing, and you ruined it.
Yeah, the ciphers over there, and
oh yeah,
you missed them.
Yeah, it was going to be on episode 4. Who knew? It's one of those kind of things. No, so you have two agendas. First off is dark rumors. So what actually happened is, as you made planetfall and you made contact with the local forces, it turns out the local forces are fighting the local forces, that there are rebels. That's what they claim, at least, that they're rebels. You get the feeling, though, that there's more just confusion because of the whole pariah nexus effect, and it's causing them to want to fight each other. But you don't really care, so you just join the ones that are not shooting actively at you, and you're just going to shoot at the ones who are shooting actively at you.
That's what I would do.
But it is important, though, because this warlord over here, this company commander, may have information, and
He's dead.
And he needs to die.
We'll get him.
Because apparently, as you've investigated everything, he's the one that was propagating some of those rumors. So you have to do the Dark Angel agenda, Dark Rumors. You get 3 Unforgiven points if you kill him with a Deathwing, Inner Circle, or Raven Wing. But you get 5 if you do it in close combat.
That I will.
Yes, because you got some people. We'll talk about your forces in just a second. The second thing you need to do is you need to somehow pierce the Shroud and try to figure out some of the stuff that's going on. So we're going to be doing the Beyond the Veil Psychic Beacon agenda, which is that a Psyker can do a psychic action within 6 inches of the center of the table. It's Warp Charge 5. I'm modifying it slightly. You get an experience every time you do it, but more importantly, you get an Unforgiven point every time you do it, because it's basically helping you to kind of remove the fog in this area and discern more of the truth. And it also helps to kind of clear up the brains of the minds of your allies, so that they'll be able to remember more of the things. So that's the Unforgiven points, basically. The more you do it, the more they can remember. Hence, you get more clues to where you need to go. And you're currently at 4 Unforgiven points, so there's a potential. Well, you're going to get 1 automatically, so you'll be up to 5. You can get another 5 just from killing him in close combat. It brings you to 10, and 3 more. So you can get up to 13 Unforgiven points after this, which will reveal a Fallen in one of the missions.
Okay, we'll get them all then.
So you just got to get to 10, but obviously then getting more than 10 will help you to get even more clues leading to the next Fallen after that. Okay? Now, Steve's forces are not here yet, so he's going to be the first turn. He's got half of his forces, which is a couple infantry squads, a veteran squads, and scout sentinels, a Lord Commissar, and a platoon commander, who will soon get a name if they prove themselves worthy. And they're up against a force twice their size, but the Space Marine reinforcements should help with that. There's lots of infantry squads, heavy weapon squads, Ogryns and Bulgryns, all waging war. And they kind of got stuck in this trench warfare as they're firing back and forth. Between the Shroud and all the defense lines, they haven't been able to really break either side. But of course, they're happy for the Space Marine reinforcements who will show up turn 2. Everything of Steve's counts as being in strategic reserve, except your Librarian. Are you deep striking him?
He's in deep strike, yeah.
Okay, so he's in deep strike because he's in Terminator armor. Everything else you'll see as they show up. And there is a bit of an unsettling presence here. Everything is -1 leadership, including the Space Marines. And you always count below half strength for combat attrition tests. You don't care about that part.
Space Marines, sorry, Dark Angels.
No, Dark
don't
Angels.
Care. Dark Angels don't care.
Space Marines would care, right?
That'd be rough for them.
Yeah, but Dark Angels...
Oh wait, no, it wouldn't be rough for them, because
Well, can they never be modified
Yeah,
more than one?
yeah, it's never more than, yeah.
Yeah, well, either way. So Space Marines, well, that makes sense though. Space Marines can shrug off a lot more of the pry nexus than regular humans. So that perfectly makes sense. But that'll affect both sides. So -1 leadership everywhere, and always below half strength for combat attrition tests. So a little nasty for our little humans here, and our Ogrins and Bulgrins, who their heads kind of hurt. They're all confused as they fire back and forth. Let's go to turn 1. Oh, just before that though, don't forget that if you want to get this entire narrative campaign for free, just go to miniwargaming.com/fallen. If you sign up for a free 7-day vault trial at that page specifically, you'll get access to this entire campaign, even if you cancel your vault membership. Okay, so that's just our way of trying to get you in there and checking stuff out, because we think that you'll like it and hope that you'll stick around and help support us. So check that out. And I got the rules posted on our site as well if you want to check those out. So scout move for the scout sentinels, they get to move 9 inches. And then your first turn begins. So you started with 6 command points because we're at an incursion level. So you're up to 7. So command phase?
Yeah, so when we gave him a command point, I had nothing else to do because what I have on the table is an old codex. I think we're gonna, do we know reinforcements are gonna show up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're aware that the Space Marines are coming.
I will move, I just wanna go here. I'm afraid of Ogrins and Bulgrins.
They can mess you up.
And I'm wondering if, we're gonna run them out.
Advancing 6 inches.
We're just gonna get in behind. We go up and down over this wall. All right, we're gonna have the platoon come in here, order this squad. I broke them up like this to reroll ones that hit in the shooting phase.
All right, take aim.
I think we're gonna start shooting on this side of the table. We're gonna have, everybody's gonna stay put and safe behind the lines for now. We're gonna put the scout sentinels into the heavy weapon squad because it looks scary.
The 3 last cannons.
The missile launcher here, we'll go ahead and do a frag. For 2 shots.
Wow, that's too bad.
Hitting on 4s. Okay.
Nope. And then multi-lasers.
3 shots each on 4s and 2s.
2s to wound.
Hey.
Oh, well, that's something. Well, they got a 5-up save. Nope, you killed one. That was fortuitous.
We're going on to this squad, this infantry squad. We're gonna fire at this opposing what looks like an infantry squad. The only thing I have in range on this one is the missile launcher, which will also do a frag.
So that one's minimum 3 shots.
We're gonna get 5
shots. Look at that.
4s to hit.
And there's no rerolls in this one because we didn't order them.
And 3s to wound.
2 wounds. Behind the defense line, they'll have a 4-up save. Oh, they duck behind it. It smashes into the defense line.
3s. The next squad over is the same thing. We're gonna do a frag missile, and then the plasma gun is in range, and 2 rifles are in range. All right, so the frag missile is going to be just 3 shots.
3 shots.
Hitting on 4s.
Reroll ones, reroll ones.
Oh, yeah,
take aim, take aim. Oh, you missed anyways.
3s.
2 wounds with a 4-up save. One of them goes down, boom, with the exploding frag missile. And then you have a few last guns in there.
3 of them total, actually. 1 hit
only 1.
And 1 wound.
The 4-up save behind the defense line. Oh, another one smashes in the defense line.
And then we finally get that plasma. Ooh, it hit. And it wound.
So I'll have that 5 of invulnerable from going through the shroud. Oh, you see it actually like boom into the shroud and just kind of dissipates to nothing.
Did we get not a casualty on them?
You got 1.
Oh, we did 1, okay.
Enough. And with the -1 leadership, it's possible that it'll do something. Yes, they are normally leadership 7 with their sergeant, but they're down to 6 because of the shroud stuff. And so we could fail this. No, we don't. Would suck too because they count as being half strength or below half strength for us, so they could lose a lot of guys. And we did lose 1 last cannon here. They're normally leadership 6 because there's no sergeant, down to 5. Nope, we passed that one too. So at the end, you just managed to kill a couple. But like I said, this has been a bit of a stalemate for a while. And they decide to try to break forth out of the trenches before the Space Marines arrive. Is that suicide? Well, we'll find out in a moment. At the end of your turn, you get 10 victory points for not having any of my guys on your side. Congratulations.
Not bad.
That's it so far. Sensing a kind of a change and everything. We get a command point, of course, but these Bulgrins are just going to kind of retake position, seeing the advancing forces. Everybody else is, and then these Ogrins will kind of move up to take their place. There's not much they can do. They're not in any range. And then after them into the psychic phase, the powers that I know are all out of range. So he's not going to do anything. And then we're going to issue 2 orders because I'm a company commander. So he's going to order through his Vox to these guys to take aim. And what the heck? Take aim, take aim. Nice and easy, right? Let's do some shooting. 2 last cannons into your scout sentinels, hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounds on a 3. That's a wound. It's going through the shroud though, so you're still protected. 5 of them invulnerable save. Oh!
Everybody's safe today.
You just see that.
Emperor protects both
This
sides.
is why nobody's been winning this fight. Next up, we'll have this squad. The auto cannon and plasma gun will go into the sentinels. The rest will fire past them into your veterans. Auto cannon hit on 4s. Oh, only 1 hit. This is on the sentinels, so 3s to wound. 5 up save. Oh, so 2 damage to one of your sentinels. And we are going to overcharge the plasma gun, so 4s to hit. Oh, we miss. And then with a bunch of blast guns into the veterans. 4s to hit them. Ooh, reroll the 1 with a take aim. Yeah, one of them listened to the company. Oh, you're supposed to hit him. I get it. 4s to wound. 3 wounds, no AP. 5 up saves. Oh, 2 of them go down to the last gunfire.
These 2.
Next squad right here, we're going to put the plasma gun into the sentinels. I should mention that these have the Vostroyan Regiment rules. They're not from the Vostroyan Regiment, of course, so they're plus 6-inch range to any weapons that were already 24 inches. So that means I'm rapid fire at 15. I don't think I'm within 15, but just in case. So supercharged plasma gun, 4s to hit, and then 3s to wound. Goes through the veil though, so 5 up invulnerable.
Ooh.
Blam! 2 damage to the scout sentinels.
Doing fine, doing fine.
9 last gun shots into your veterans, hitting on 4s. We got 4 hits, no 1s though. 4s to wound. 2 more wounds with a 5 up save. Oh, look at them! They duck out of the way and their armor absorbs the blows. I'm gonna swing over here, triple mortar shot. They don't need line of sight. They're gonna fire at this infantry squad right by your platoon commander. So we got D6 shots each, minimum 3 each though. So we've got, decent, 13 shots. 4s to hit. Ooh. Oof. And 3s to wound, strength 4. Ooh, 5 of them get through. They duck behind their defense line, they get a 4-up save, and only 1 of them dies. Whew.
That was lucky.
This infantry squad will fire back at the same squad with their last guns, and the melta gun's not in range, obviously. 4s to hit. 2 wounds. Get a 4-up save. Oh, those get through. As they're trying to dodge the mortars, they don't see the last gun fire. They get sniped. That's all my firepower that is in range, because you're still pretty far away. So we go into our leadership tests. You got a couple you have to make.
Yeah, let's start over here with the veterans, because I'm not too sure about them.
So you lost how many of them?
They're good. We lost 2.
On this side over here, the Lord Commissar will hand out his leadership 9 down to 8. Ooh.
I think we're good. Yes.
You lost 3 guys?
We lost 3.
Oh, you're right, you did. Whew, that was close. If it wasn't for his bellowing voice,
He's scary.
then yeah, he basically scares you back. And they were about to run. And then they look back. He points his, what does he have, a plasma pistol?
Oh yeah.
And they're like, maybe we should stay. Maybe we should stay. So not too bad for the first volley back. Like we said, this just goes to show why we've been having a hard time really shaking either side
Guard
out.
on guard and covers and they go for a bit.
It's you know what? It's accurate. Trench warfare usually is a grind. So, but the Space Marines are about to show up and show them what's what. Do you get a command point?
Yeah, we are just going to get aggressive on this side of the table.
Let's try to shut down.
I don't care.
You got the Bulgrins. They like aggressive.
How good are they? Oh.
Well, they don't have the mauls, but
You know
they're still
what?
strength 5, and they get an extra attack on the charge. So they'll have a lot of attacks on the charge.
You know what? We are doing it.
A little less aggressive, maybe.
Oh, the flame squad's gonna run. Ooh, I think I might. Oh no, they're 12-inch range now.
Yeah, they're 12-inch range with those flamers.
I like it. I got enough.
Getting ready to wash over the trenches with the flame weapons.
You know
Pretty
what?
brutal, but it works.
What I'm gonna do, if I go back 2 inches, if it's really bad, I'm gonna re-roll this. Okay. Like literally the worst possible outcome.
But you're still in range for the flamers.
Yeah.
And they're assault
I was hoping to get in front of them, protect them from ogres.
Oh, golly. Protect the big vehicles from the ogres with our little bodies.
I think we're gonna go over the wall.
So with a yell, they move forward. They can feel their Space Marine overlords approaching.
We are close to getting all weapons in range, so we might as well. Actually, can we even get over the wall with this barely?
Just do it. If you can't, do it anyways. We're not going to have an impossible move without an advance. Reinforcements. The librarian teleports in, obviously within 6 inches of the center.
Yeah.
He wants to get to work right away.
And then what's up?
Tactical squad arrives on the one flank, getting ready to take out the entrenched mortar positions. And on the other flank, we've got the chaplain. Chaplain Brachiel has decided to bring his bike, strapped his book to it because he doesn't want to lose it. And then the attack bike with the multi-melta ready to go. on this side too. Psychic phase.
Got one action to do.
You need warp charge 5.
We got her.
Well, just so you know, I can try to deny that.
Go give her.
Okay. Like you could do a reroll if you want before
Nah,
I notice.
no.
Denied. So as you try to focus on it, the Primaris Psyker on this side reaches out, and he can feel your presence, and he starts a battle of the wills, which of course in the end he's going to lose.
Okay.
That doesn't stop him from starting though. What order does the platoon commander?
I think, well, you know, they can't, not everybody can see, so we're going to go for rerolling ones on this squad again.
So take aim.
We're going to start with the veterans, and we're going to roast the squad right there.
So triple flamer.
That's all we got. It's in range.
Oh,
And
9 shots.
Okay, I'll take it.
9 auto hits. 3s to roast. Oh, only
Okay,
4.
I'll take 4.
They duck behind the Aegis defense line. 4 up save. Oh, only 1 gets roasted. That's no bueno.
We're going to the Chop next. He's a player into the exact same squad.
With his what?
With his twin
bolter?
bolt rifle.
Twin bolt rifle. He's Primaris. That's right.
So we got 4 hits and 3s to wound. So these are going to be -2.
Oh,
We're tactical doctor.
Oh, right, because it's the second battle round. So the -2 AP goes through. You're not on the other side of the Shroud, so that will be 6 up save. Because they duck behind. Oh, one of them avoids it as the other one explodes from the bolt round. You got a couple bolters back there too.
No, they're in range.
Oh, they're not within
Everything,
24 inches?
yeah, he has the extra range. There's 30-inch range, you're only 24.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, that's right.
So, okay, we're over here. We're going to go onto the Sentinels here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the multi-lasers into them. But I want to force some morale, so I'm going to put the missile launcher frag into them.
Okay, which one first?
Frag.
So 3 hits then, or 3 shots.
3 shots.
Minimum.
2 hits and 2 wounds.
They duck behind the defense line. 4 up save. Oh, look at me. Look at me.
It is what it is. We're going to be fine. We're going to hit everybody with the multi-lasers now. We're hitting on 4s and 2s.
Oh, Dave! They don't save it at least. This is when you wish there was still the instant death rules from 7th edition, because then that would be killed one with strength 6 versus toughness 3.
We got 1 plasma shot from the Kami Plasma into the ogres. We're trying to chip off a wound. We got a hit, and we don't have a wound.
You say.
All right, this squad's next. We're gonna put who can see. We'll be firing into the squad of infantry. Start off with the missile launcher. We'll do frag again with 5 shots, but the poor guy had to move. So he's sitting on 5s.
Oh, jeez.
Not bad.
You don't care.
And they were the bigger. No, they were real ones. Never mind. And 3s.
Okay, well, it turns out when you run with your missile launcher, you hit more accurately. 4 up saves. Oh, and it kills 2 of them as it explodes in their midst.
5 las guns on 4s and 4s.
And a 4 up save behind the defense line. Oh, another one goes down. Another one bites the dust.
And finally, their plasma gun misses.
Ooh,
So moving on to
good
this
thing you didn't
squad.
supercharge it.
We are going to go ahead and fire everything at that squad yet again. Ah, man, those ogres are right there, but they're toughness 5, right?
Yes.
Now, we'll keep finishing off the squad. We will do frag missiles for 2.
3. There's 6 of them still.
There's 6. On 5s, rerolling 1s and 3s.
That's 4 up save. He ducks out of the way, explodes into the defense line.
Las guns, we hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s.
Ooh.
3 more.
They connect. And only 1 goes down. The other one's managed to duck out of safety. Oh, I got 2 Voxcasters in here. Whoopsie.
Don't need that many. And finally, a plasma gun.
Ooh. Oh.
So I want to kill one more. How many did I kill?
You've killed 4 so far, and they're leadership 6. So they'll succeed on a 1 or a 2.
Here's the thing. I'm going to spend 1 command point to reroll, probably kill 1 more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 command points over here to have this infantry squad fire as if they didn't move.
Ah, they're bolter discipline.
And now they're hitting on 2s.
Oh, jeez.
So plasma gun, Kami Plasma into them. Plasma cannon into the 2 up save ogres. And then 3 bolt guns on the mortars and 4 bolt guns onto the infantry squad, trying to make sure they go down. So let's do 2.
Are you overcharging the plasma?
No.
Because I know 1 shots them.
No, I have too many bolt guns. Yeah.
Okay.
So with 2 plasma guns on 2s, they're Dark Angels.
And 2s.
And 2s.
I don't get saved, so that just kills 1 of them.
The bolt guns into them will be on 2s and 3s. These are going to be -1 because...
So you're in tactical doctrine. So I get a 6 up save from those. If I roll 2 6s, no, you kill them.
And we'll do a plasma cannon into the big ogres. Actually, I didn't declare overcharged. So we're hitting on 2s and we're wounding on 3s. We got 1.
Well, if their slab shields making them a 2 up save, that's -3, so they'll have a 5 up save. Oh, they hold the shield up and poof, it melts a bit of the shield, but you know. And then some bolt guns into the infantry.
Yeah, finish them off, hitting on 2s and wounding on 3s, and -1. We got 5.
Going to the defense line, they'll still have a 5 up. That almost finishes them off. So I'm just going to keep the melt-a-gun, because they have to roll a 1 to stay anyways.
You never know.
It's all of your shooting, so you don't have any charges, right?
I do have charges.
Oh, you do have a charge.
I'm going to send this squad onto them.
They'll overwatch.
Might as well.
Auto cannon, misses. Overcharging the plasma gun. He dies, but he hits as well.
Ooh.
Oh wait, you know what? I got to reroll. Oh, double hit.
Why'd you have to reroll?
Because I used command point.
Oh, I'm like, I thought you like, okay.
No, I mean, I'm going to use a reroll is what I said. Or maybe I didn't say that. I used a command point reroll. 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -3.
Man, I think
That kills 1 and wounds the next one. So does
Did
he
he
explode?
explode?
On a 6. 1 mortal wound, so they'll take a mortal wound as well.
So 3 damage
So next
down.
we'll go down to 3.
I want to
hold
go
on.
here.
Sure. And then I've got some last guns. And last guns, woo! 5 more hits.
Stop!
It's 5s to wound though, so you're fine, right? You're fine. 2 more wounds.
okay,
Can't kill him. 4 up save. Takes another wound. That was pretty good Overwatch.
Okay, that was excellent Overwatch.
And 5.
I think it fails now.
You have to get within an inch of the
Wall.
wall.
I think it's a fail, bro.
That's a fail. You need 6. Do you want to reroll it then?
I better. I mean, I just.
You just took all that hits for nothing? 6, just barely. They get to the wall.
Do you want to set to defend or?
Oh shoot! I could have done that for the Overwatch.
Oh wait.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, oh,
I
goodness.
forgot about that. I barely ever play the
I
Aegis
completely
defense
fine with
lines.
that myself as
So
well.
I guess we've set to defend. +1 to hit you. Oh man, that might have. I don't know how many 5s I rolled. You know what though? The plasma gun got double 6s, so that's all that really mattered. Okay, swing at me. I got me some heavy cover though. 2 huge attacks from the Sentinels. They hit on 4s and they wound on 3s. Yeah, I get a 4 up save. Oh nope, they still kill 1. And I guess I will pile in and fight back. Watch out. Got a lot of attacks back. I'm gonna hit you on 3s because I'm set to defend. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. 5s to wound.
Stop.
5 wounds. You got 2
Stop.
wounds left on one of them. Yeah, he dies.
Dang.
Does he explode? No.
Does not.
So 4 wounds. That kills him
Yeah.
and then brings him down to 4.
Can I just roll that leadership right now?
Go ahead.
Okay, we're okay.
They're all right.
Oh goodness, that was not good.
All right, let me do my leadership really quick. I lost 1 here. I pass. This one I need to roll a 1 or I fail. Yep, he runs. Last cannons. They pass, and them.
The last kids didn't have to do anything.
Oh, you didn't hit them this round. It was.
I did, but I didn't kill anybody. I did 1 wound to the last kid.
That's right. So they passed.
You passed. You're all good.
Next up, this side of the table with the Planetary Defense Forces / Astra Militarum. They get to go get a command point. These Ogrins will step over the corpses of their fallen compadres and just stand there, getting ready to brace, to meet the embrace of the Space Marines.
Are they 4 safe?
You're asking me, I gotta look. They're normally 5 up,
Okay.
so they'll be 4 up behind the defense
It's a
line.
lot less scary. That one guy looks.
These ones are going to shift their movement while these ones fall back.
Hey, get back here.
Oh, no, don't worry about them. And then these Bogrins, one of them can just barely jump over that as we move up. And we'll have a hard charge as we're as they fumble over the defense line with those huge slab shields, one of which is kind of hot as it just stopped a plasma cannon shot. But you know.
Yeah.
The Primaris Psyker will advance. He hops forward and he looks across the Shroud at the Librarian and he's going to lock in a psychic battle. Well, you'll see what that means in a second. It's just the power they're going to do that. Could fry the Librarian's brains. Company Commander's he's not keen to move forward though, so he's just going to, we're going to go to the psychic phase. So, the power they're going to cast, he looks over and he attempts to manifest Psychic Maelstrom. So if this one works, choose an enemy unit with an 18. On a 2+, you take a mortal wound. If that's not negated, then I roll again. On a 3+, a mortal wound. Then a 4+, then a 5+, then a 6+, then we stop. Or we stop if you negate it, or you die.
Sure.
So I don't think this one can kill you, because you probably have 6 wounds, I'm
5.
guessing. Oh, so it could kill you? Not likely, though. First off, I got to manifest it on a 7. I got an 8. You get to try to deny it, which you do not. Do you want to re-roll that?
Sure.
You need a 9.
No.
Battle of Wills. Oh, boy. Okay, you ready? I'm going to roll a 1 right away. 2+. Ah, I rolled a 1.
Did you really? Come on.
If I could re-roll it, I would.
That's ridiculous.
That's such potential.
I'm actually disappointed.
I know, right? You should have taken a couple, like a 2+ and a 3+. Yeah, you should pick those first two.
That's sad. I'm sorry.
Continue it on. So we'll say it's the Shroud. Yeah, the Shroud did it. It was the Shroud's fault.
Okay.
Company commander not impressed, then issues a couple orders. First, they don't have a Vox. Oh no, he does. Okay, so he'll issue shoot even though you fell back.
Ooh, it's a good trade.
And then he'll also issue take aim. No, wait, they don't have Vox, so he's not close enough for it. So he'll issue to them to take aim. So we'll start with them as they back up and they can hear through the Vox. Shoot him even though you're walking away. They're like, oh, good idea, sir. And we're going to supercharge.
Yep.
So 2 hits, 2 wounds, -3.
I believe I have a
No,
save.
he's done.
Let's see if I explode.
You don't. Now roll to see if what kind of injury he gets.
Ooh.
So 1 or 2 is bad. 6. He gains D3 experience. He learns from the experience. 2 experience. That is a custom thing that I added. So if you want to check out my custom rules for when the unit's taken out of action, the rules for my slightly modified Crusade rules are available on our website. The Bulgrins will fire their 5 Grenadier gauntlets at your veterans. Grenadier? Are they Grenadier gauntlets?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Grenadier. So 5d6 shots. Each of them is minimum 3, though. All right. Okay. 29 shots. 4s to hit. A lot of hits. 3s to wound. These are frag grenades.
Ooh,
sorry, not frag grenades. They're like frag missiles. They're strength 4. Oh, sorry. That was a 3. 5 up saves.
We did okay.
Actually, not bad. Only 5 died from that. That was a pretty impressive volley to only lose 5 too.
Okay, you 3. I don't need no Vox.
Too far away anyway.
Oh, you're gonna end up running. I want to get the flammers.
Okay. Then we'll put these 4 into the same squad. Supercharged. No, we don't need supercharged plasma. What I'm doing. Unnecessary. Regular plasma. 2 hits. 2 dead. Blam blam. And then some last guns. Last guns hitting on 4s. I did not tell them to take aim. I told the last cannons who don't have a target anymore. 3s. Nope, 4s to wound. So 5 wounds.
You do it.
No, he's dead. Goodbye, veterans. So what happens? Nothing. So 3, 4, 5, they'll recover, and no long-term effects. And the rest of my forces can't see anything. I don't have anything to charge now, and you don't have any morale to take anymore because they just wiped out your sentinels.
It's true.
And and your veterans as well. I think by this point we know that scenario winner is going to be Steve because I'm just not getting to his side. I realized how I did the plan wrong. Although no, I'll try to get to his side. But what's the score
Well,
right
I mean,
now?
if you run, it's currently. What are you scoring?
Just 10?
4 to 2.
Wait, no, not even 10. You're on my side. I score 0 points.
4 to 1, my favor.
40 to 10, basically?
Yeah.
Because you got 30 points because you killed something when you're on my side. You're on my side, and I'm not on your side. So it's your turn 3.
Yeah, again, command point. We're doing some wise orator stuff. First of all, we're gonna give myself an extra attack with Manta of Strength. Got that. And then I don't need +1 to wound because you're all infantry. So we'll do hatred.
Auto wound on 2s.
We need it.
You're not that hate. You feel bad for them more than you hate them.
So I wonder if the original plan.
Just zip forward.
Yeah.
Got to execute that warlord.
We're just gonna do this.
Are you tactical or assault?
We're gonna move to assault doctrine.
Ooh, already.
Oh, because of them though.
Yeah, they won't be assaulting.
I think we're gonna stay tactical.
Just get that little extra AP.
Yeah.
Okay, tactical it is. Last chance to be untactical.
Problem is, I regret nothing. We're just gonna.
Regret nothing.
I regret nothing. We're gonna spend 2 command points when we go to fire. Actually, this guy would have moved first. We're just gonna go ahead and make sure you guys.
Can you advance and still do that?
No, you can't. Infantry squad that didn't advance. Yeah.
The other infantry squads are just pushing forward.
Yeah. And because somebody moved, there's no reason not to move the missile launcher.
That's right, because the whole squad counts.
Yeah.
This ain't 8th edition anymore.
We're gonna run some characters. Not that far, but I just want to get them.
Just enough to make sure your bubbles are still up. Librarian will hold still.
Actually, that guy's only open. I don't think I can't get rapid. Yeah, I like where he is.
Well, doesn't he get rapid by standing still? He's in Terminator armor.
That's true. Well, no.
Oh, you mean for his
the plasma
part.
gun won't get it.
Yeah. It's not a combi bolter. It's a combi plasma.
So we're going to do we're going to go ahead and do the second action here. We're going to try our best to get some
6. You gonna keep the 6?
I'm going to keep the 6.
Okay, I'm gonna try to or deny it, and I do because you just rolled a 6.
That guy's going to die now.
Yeah, he better because
Okay,
he really is battling your will.
We're going to start off with this squad right here.
So hold on, order first. Order.
Oh yeah, so we're going to have them reroll 1s to hit.
So take aim.
Now, we're going to have everything from them fire onto him that can see him, except for it looks like... Ooh, actually, this whole group here can't see him, so just these 3, so just these 2, and the missile. So they will fire at the Ogrins. So 5 lives into the Ogrins, just get him out of the way. We got 1.
1 wound. 4 up save. Saved.
2 lives into the Psyker, and then we have 1 missile into crack. It hit! It wounds. It's -2.
I don't get a save against that. Crack missile comes in, explodes, and oh, it kills him! Boom! That's a kill point for them. Well, the other squad, sorry.
The next infantry squad is going after them because they have no other targets. Let's do a missile. We're going to do a crack. Hits! Wounds!
Ooh, behind the defense line, I'll have a 6 up save. Oh, okay. They drop right behind it.
Plasma. Okay, and then finally, looks like 3, 4 rifles.
These were not the ones we're taking aim, those were the other ones.
Yeah, so we got 2. No, 1 wound. 2 toughest 5.
4 up. Oh, it takes a wound. Down to 2 wounds.
Bring the librarian out of the way. He's going to fire everything into this squad. Yeah, sorry, he has the combi plasma. He's going to fire both profiles. So the plasma gun will be hitting on 3s because plus 1, -1. Okay.
Didn't overcharge, thankfully.
The bolt gun profile, 2 hits, and 1 wound.
-1, so back to a 5 up. So splats one of them.
Okay, now we're gonna go here, and we're gonna spend 2 command points to...
Not have move?
Yeah, I was gonna spend more to do extra damage on the plasma, but I guess I'm not gonna do that. So just a 2.
Why not?
Okay, so...
Are we overcharging all our plasma?
I'm gonna overcharge, so let's do a plasma gun first, not in rapid. So plasma gun from the regular guy. Hits and wounds.
I don't get a save against that, so that finishes off him, because it's all -3 for plasma.
And then the sergeants, we're gonna re-roll that with a commit.
Do you have any more command points?
Oh.
You want it for something else? Does the sergeant's plasma pistol explode in his face?
I'm gonna re-roll it. Okay, we hit. And we don't wound.
Strength 8 versus toughness 5.
Only 1 command point left. Plasma cannon will have 2 shots on 2.
Oh no, he's down. Oh, he doesn't even wound.
No. Bolt guns.
2's to hit. 5's to wound though. So only 2.
2.
-1, so 5 up. 1 gets through. That was a pretty bad overall attack.
Didn't do well.
No.
Didn't do well. Maybe you roll a 6 for your morale.
Well, they will be -1, so who knows.
We need to move over here. We're gonna go chaplains and put everything into the last cannons.
Get rid of those.
So we're hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
And 3s, -2.
I don't get saves against that, so that kills the 2 of them.
Alright, the attack bikes to put everything into this squad here because we don't want to shorten our charge.
Oh, even the multi-melta. Oof.
I know, I don't want to risk it.
Because you're in melta range too, so you could... But then they would be out of your charge range, probably.
So bolt guns first on 3s and 3s. It's only -1.
On 3 of them?
Yeah.
So we'll take the ones that are closest to the defense line who can still get it. Oh, nope, they're dead. So 1, 2, 3. Multi-melta.
2 hits.
Oof.
And
2 dead.
2 dead.
Yeah, well, yeah, there we go. Charges?
We're going to send the attack bike to declare a charge against the ogres.
I'm not overwatching. Not really worth it.
No. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and send in Brachiel.
Okay.
Still no Overwatch?
No, it's not really worth it. Oh, wow. I thought, well, he'll probably fail it anyways. Oh, it's fine.
Alright, so for attack space, I have an upgrade from Crusade for +1 attack, plus a space marine +1 attack on the charge, and then a Mantra of Strength. We're hitting on 2s, and it's re-rolling. And then
What's he re-rolling?
Because I did the Mantra, sorry, I did the Litany of Hatred.
Yeah, you failed that one.
Oh.
Yeah, you rolled a 1 for that one. Remember I said he doesn't really hate them,
right.
he just feels sorry for them. So we'll remove one of those.
And, okay, so your infantry, I always win you on 2s.
Okay.
Yeah. How many do you have there? 5?
5. What's the damage in each of these?
These are damage 4. Oh, but it's
So they'll
only
one-shot
minus
them.
2.
So I'll have 4 up saves. You have one last command point right now.
I'm going to save it, so...
Okay, so I got 5 4-up saves with my shields.
and then 2 mortal wounds afterwards. Those are 6s.
Okay. That.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's afterwards, so it doesn't really matter too much. So 4-up saves. I failed 2 of them. So 2 of them die, and then mortal wounds. Now I know, like, somebody, if you want to nitpick the rules, it would be like, one of those hits would do 4 wounds and then the mortal wound, and then 4 more wounds and kill him, and then a mortal wound. So you could, like, say I only take 1 of the mortal wounds, but we're just putting them all together. And it doesn't matter here because he's hitting me with 4 damage.
Well,
attacks.
you have... Okay, when you do fast dice, you're choosing which way you're doing everything, right? So we're either going to roll 1 attack at a time or we're going to do fast dice.
Exactly.
We're not going to split up.
We're not going to split hairs, but rules is written, you would still resolve them 1 at a time, but I don't want to do that.
Right, nobody plays that way.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And it's only weird rules interactions like this where it matters. So I'm going to pile back in. They couldn't set to defend, by the way, because there was 1 guy out front. So we'll just hit you back. I got 10 attacks back at you. Gonna smack you with my shield. So we're looking at 3s to hit. You have no minuses to hit or anything, right?
No, sir.
And strength 5 versus toughness 5. 4s to wound. We've got 5 of them, but no AP on these.
No AP, so we had 3 up save.
Ooh.
And we ignore damage. It's only 1 damage?
Yeah.
We ignore 1 of 5. Oh,
look at that. He just absorbs it like
nothing.
it's nothing. Well, you did pretty good damage this turn. Let's see if my morale really screws me over here. So we'll start with the Bulgrins. They're leadership 8 with their Bonehead, but down to 7 because of the mission. So
Do you have not 2 wounds left? How many wounds are each?
3 each.
Oh, I thought they were 4 each.
Yeah, they look like they should be. No, but Bulgrins and Ogrins are 3.
Interesting.
They'll probably go up to 4 once a new book comes
Yeah,
out
maybe.
for them,
I hope they
but-
do, actually.
So we lost 2. We're leadership 7. Or fine. Just barely. You don't give me a minus leadership, right?
No.
We lost 1. We're leadership 7.
I'm going to point out
fine.
that the Dark Angel's Interrogator chaplains do mess with the leadership. Oh, no. That's the always has half strength. But he's not Interrogator, so.
Okay. We lost a ton of guys here, so we just have to roll a 1.
No! Stop.
We lost 1 right here, but I don't think I can fail that. No, we're good. And that one I can't fail, even with a 6. So we still did pretty well, but just morale didn't help you out there at all.
No. You guys are tough-minded.
Yeah, that's fine, because we're going to hit you back pretty hard, although I'm running out of guys. I'm running out of guys fast. Company commander yells at the the Ogrins to protect him because he can see the Space Marines just plowing their way through, and he's like, no, it's because his Primaris Psyker is pieces. It was a crack missile that killed him. Just want to point that out. He's everywhere. He's like on. They might even have someone in their face as they duck down from that explosion. Just picture it. The Primaris Psyker runs out, and you see him like trying to battle the wills. The librarian actually kind of bows down for a second as he tries to do it, but he resists it. And as he runs out there, all of a sudden, boom, and he explodes. He's like, stay behind the line.
Got him. Oh. Matthew, you had a 5 up.
Why? Oh, it passed through.
Roll it. Just roll it. I need to know.
He's dead.
Okay.
You're right. I forgot about the invuln for going through.
Where are those ogres going? What are you doing?
They're running back.
No, my
Sorry,
Marines.
roll in advance.
No, my Marines.
No, they're coming back to protect their commander. They're following his orders. Hey, you think I'm gonna make this easy? You got the scenario, all right? But I'm not gonna give you Unforgiven points for free, all right? You can earn them. Earn them. Earn them. All right, so I guess these guys are gonna have to focus on your attack bike. But we're still going to have them kind of pull back as well. Gotta make this hard on you. These ones will stay still because we got an autocannon. And then we're just gonna order. There's no more Voxcaster there, so he can't get to them. So we'll just order, take aim, and I can't order Ogrins and Bulgrins, so it's really just take aim.
Wait, that one guy has like a weird box on his shoulder, though.
Yeah, I know. It's not for him, apparently. He's also got a hat, like hanging from
Doesn't
there.
that make him a commissar? By
Yeah,
default? He has a hat?
He's the bonehead, which apparently is a good thing, by the way. Congratulations, you've been upgraded to a bonehead.
Oh, thank you, sir. It's very kind of you to call me names. People don't usually talk to me and call me names. They just don't talk to me at all.
Stop.
Why, is this making you sad?
That's just...
It's just so sad. We'll give take aim to them just in case I can fire at something. So right here, we're going to overcharge plasma and fire 2 autocannon shots into your attack bike. How many wounds does attack bike have? Is it 3 or 4?
4.
Just 4. Okay, because it's 2 guys. So let's just do, they're both 2 damage, so let's start with the, I think you're within 15 inches? Yep, because I have a 30-inch plasma on this guy, so it's rapid fire. Hey, look at that. I don't die from fire and plasma. Can learn a thing or two. 3s to wound. Oh. You know what? Reroll. Aha! -3.
5 involved.
Oh, they have a 5 of pinball?
We're Raven Wing.
Oh, that's right. I'm like, you're not past the Shroud, man. But that's right, you're Raven Wing. All right, you're fine. Like, blam, as you jink out of the way. Autocannon. 1 hits. 3s to wound. No.
Wow.
No more rerolls. And a little, I don't know, some sort of gun on him. No. Long shots over there, I made sure to stay within range. It's 30 inches. Supercharging the plasma as well. Haha! There we are. 5 of pinball. There, that's 2 damage.
Okay, we're down to 2.
Then a bunch of last guns. Oh, well, no, they take aim. They take aim. So, ooh, 3 hits. 5s to wound. 2 wounds is enough to kill him. 3 up saves. Oh, he's fine. I don't know why I got so excited there for a second. What was I expecting? I guess you get to fight first.
Yeah.
Nobody charged.
5 attacks because of
Yeah, you lost your other 2 things,
Mantra
right?
of Strength, yeah. Right on 2s.
Okay.
And we're wounding on 2s.
4 wounds?
Yep, and a mortal wound afterwards.
Which-
Not that it matters.
Yeah, unless, you know what? No. If I make all my saves, it matters. So 3 of them die. If I make all my saves, then the mortal wound would finish off the guy that was already wounded. But he'd be the first to die.
I don't think I can get to the wall, so let's go, or over the wall, so let's do
No.
that. Yeah.
Well, I didn't kill enough. All I killed was 2 wounds off an attack bike.
We are looking.
But what turn are we
pretty
on
good.
now? 4?
Yes.
Yes. So you only have 2 more turns to complete your
Man,
objectives.
he's right in the way. I gotta.
That's right.
All right.
You get 1 command point. That's all you've got now, right?
No, I got 2.
2.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some mantra. So we're gonna do Mantra of Strength,
So +1 attack.
and then we're gonna do Litany of Hatred. And it might be a
Reroll.
Litany of Strength and Mantra of Hate. I don't know, but litanies and mantras. I get extra attack and extra strength, and I reroll hits. All right. I see what we're gonna do. We gotta get through that bonehead.
The warlord's feeling pretty. The company commander's feeling a little nervous.
Ooh, we can get right to the wall, but not enough to get over the wall. We're gonna move. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving up the wall. Everybody's going.
Push forward through the shroud.
Time to be aggressive.
Psychic. What are you
All
gonna
right,
do?
let's try to get a forgiven point.
Hey, I can't stop you now. That's an unforgiven point. So brings you up to what? 5?
5.
Shooting time.
Okay, this guy's gonna fire into the ogres. Ogrins.
Not supercharging his plasma.
He is gonna supercharge his plasma and only fire that.
Ooh, and only fire it. Okay.
He
Hits.
hits.
3s to wound. Oh, you got 2 command points. Do you have something else you'd rather use it for?
Nope. Got him.
You got him. So that'll ignore and finish off the one that was down to 2 wounds.
They're next, and they are gonna supercharge their weapons. We're starting off with a plasma gun.
Hold on, was he in range?
No, he's well,
one of them hits.
Okay.
And that wounds, doing 2 damage.
Then we'll do bolt guns after that. Now you have to do all your same weapons at the same time, but one's a plasma gun, one's a combi plasma.
Yeah, so you can do that.
yeah.
Kind of, I'm not saying game it, but it actually does give you a bit more control.
3s of the bolt guns.
Because they moved.
Yeah. And 5s. These are no AP though because
You're in
we
the
are an
assault
assault.
doctor.
Yes.
5 wounds, 5 up saves. So 3 get through. So kills 1 and brings 1 down to 1 wound for your last plasma.
And the other plasma is supercharged already, and it misses. Let's do these. This squad. Oh, sorry.
order
Orders
do
are
you
going to go on the bigger squad.
So reroll 1s,
Yeah.
take aim.
and everything after the ogres. Las weapons. Oh, we're gonna do a crack missile.
Yeah, you're supercharging plasma or not?
Oh yeah.
Just
Okay,
forced
we're-
to hit you. Hold on, that one's a hit too.
Oh, this is a whore.
Okay.
And
5s.
yeah, one's only 5s. We got 1.
One of them. 5 up. You got him. That's handy. Crack missile, I'm assuming.
Yeah, 5's it. Okay, and then we have a supercharged plasma gun and 3s.
You got him. So he's down to 1 wound. I'm losing my bodyguard.
Same thing will happen on the next squad. We're going to supercharge the plasma. We're going to do a crack missile. Let's do Laz first. 1, 2, 3, 4 Laz. And 5s.
Oh, 5 up, 5 up. You got him, and you wounded the next one down to 2 wounds. The bonehead's all that's left.
Missile launcher. Oh, goodness.
Oh, fails.
we already did a reroll. And then plasma.
Hit.
Misses.
No. Oh, no, you're right.
He missed.
Forced to hit. So I got 2 wounds left. I wonder if you can finish off those 2 wounds. You think you can pull it off?
Yeah.
I know. That was
Oh,
I was
sorry.
joking.
Yeah. I had.
You got a multi-melta, man. That's enough.
Let's do
Vulture.
him. We're hitting on 3s and we're winning on 5s. We got 1 and -1.
6 up. He's down to 1 wound.
We're putting everything because we
All
want
right.
to get those points. So let's do the Vulcans first. Take the honor that way. Never mind. Hey, maybe. Gotcha.
Yes, you got him. Multi-melt is wasted. Just want to point that out. Oh boy. So the chaplain's gonna declare charge. Hold on. I'm overcharged. I'm sorry, I'm overwatching with my last pistol. No, crack grenade. No, I don't think he has a crack grenade. Well, I miss anyways. Whatever he had. Yeah, he panicked. He ducks down. No, not me. And as you grab him by the neck and lift him up over the thing, and yeah, he's dead. Okay. Although does he have an invuln? I don't know if they do. Yeah, he's got a refractor field. Only one of these has to fail because you're damaged 4.
Yeah.
5 up invulnerable save. So as you you lower your Crozius Arcanum, you can feel the
Bump.
you can feel the slight resistance, but you push through it relatively easily. It takes a tiny bit of force, and you crash down, and you throw the company commander to the ground beside you. And as he lies there, body broken, you jump off of your bike as the rest of his men are running away, fleeing in terror from the skull helmet guy who just drove up in a bike and killed all the ogres in front of them. You step over his body, lift him up by the neck, and you can, as he just kind of limps in front of you in agony from all the wounds. And before he slips into that final death, you interrogate him and find information.
Ah, man. If you, the lore, I mean, we're gonna keep him alive and interrogate him for a very long time. It's kind of how they do things.
I'm not gonna. We can change. We can modify things.
Okay.
See, what happens is it's like basically.
Because the interrogation hurts. You get that, right?
Yeah, no, but no. He
Like
lifts
a
him
lot.
up. He lifts him up, and he's like, and through the skull helmet with his he turns on his menacing voice, and so he's like, first, we're gonna have a long conversation. We're gonna go through a series of steps.
He's over there. He's over there. He's over there.
First, we're gonna bend something that shouldn't bend. He's like, no, you don't let me stop you right now.
He's right there. In fact, it's him. It's that guy. Now we're gonna take this guy back with us.
And you actually do. He spills the beans, and it turns out he has some pretty solid information about where the sighting was for the Fallen, and then he dies.
Well,
A merciful death,
yeah.
as you realize that
We sent him out to the farm for stray Asher Militarum commanders.
as the rest of his forces run away in terror. And yeah, we're not gonna get that dark, man. I don't want to get into like torture stuff.
It's not torture. It's interrogation. Matthew.
yeah. No, I know that 40K can get dark, but I don't have to go there. So that was dark enough. Let's just consider that as he drags him over the Aegis defense line and interrogates him before he executes him for,
Heresy.
well, he saw a Dark Angel fallen. So there's no heresy, actually. It's just hype.
Dark Angel heresy.
Although that's the agenda, though. Dark Rumors, the agenda is this guy's heard of something, we've got to get rid of him. But not before we find out what he knows, which is why you get more Unforgiven points if you kill him in close combat. Because it's assumed then that you've... Whereas if you just shoot him, it's like, okay, yeah, congratulations, you quelled the rumors, but you didn't find everything you could. This does bring you, with the bonus Unforgiven point that you get just for playing a game, to 10.
Right.
Actually, to 11. To 11.
Why 11?
Well, because you had 5. Because you did the...
I had 4, and then I did that for 5.
Yeah, and then you get 1 for every mission.
That's right.
And you're not halfway there, actually. 10 is where you need to get to. I know in the
Crusade book is 20. Yeah.
But because we're doing a whole Hunting the Fallen campaign where there's going to not just be 1, I'm going to say that right away, because this is not the end of the campaign, obviously. It does reveal the location, which I will... There's also another mission that is revealed that has more clues, that has a heck of a lot of Unforgiven points you can get. But that's not where that Fallen is. I'm going to be revealing another location, and then you have to pick what your next mission is going to be.
Okay.
But let's look at experience before we get there. Upgrade-wise, the veterans and the Lord Commissar, I gave 6 bonus experience to each just to start them at a level, and plus the experience they got. You made them MVP, which between that and the experience they got from this mission leveled them up. The Librarian didn't level up, but for winning the mission you get to choose a unit to get a battle trait, so that's what he'll be. So we're going to randomize all of these. So we'll start with the Librarian. Just a reminder, we have this table that we roll on. Now for the Librarian, we'll just roll a D3 because the first 3 are battle traits. So we get to see which one is he going to roll on. 3 is a Dark Angel one. Ooh. There's only 2 available to him from there, which we're going to be doing Knightly Paragon. At the start of each fight phase, select an enemy infantry, biker, or cavalry model that is within engagement range of this model, and roll a d3. Subtract that from their attacks. If it brings them, basically, if you rolled higher than their attacks characteristic, you get +1 attack.
Nice.
So it'll be really good for your chaplain. But the librarian will do all right. He's got, what, a force staff or something?
Yep.
We'll go left to right. So we got our veterans next. So roll a d6. So being a 3, they are going to be taking a Planetary Defense Force trait, which I'll just pull out. And that's in the document as well, because we don't have any for the Astra Militarum. So infantry units, not including characters, is a d3. Is a 1. Fire from the hip. Models with this battle trait can shoot rapid fire weapons they are equipped with, even if they advanced, at -1 to hit. So treat rapid fire as assault weapons.
Look at the flamer. I gotta keep those flamers.
Yes. Yeah, let them advance and then still fire the last guns with the flamers, but I don't know. Flamers on veterans, might want to switch them out. Steve is allowed to, between missions, do those requisitions that let you rearm for free, because there's enough time that passes between each. Lord Commissar is a 6. You get to choose. That means you can choose a core rulebook. You don't get to choose the trait itself.
Okay.
You get to choose the table you're going to roll on. So you're talking about core rulebook trait, Planetary Defense Force trait, a weapon enhancement, or a Crusade relic.
Oh, Crusade relic.
We got to randomize it. There are 6 different artifacts, so roll a d6. You get a 5, which is Artisan Bionics.
Now, here's my question to you. I actually have that on my chaplain. Can you double them up?
A character can have any number of Crusade relics, but the same Crusade relic cannot be included in the same. I could obviously override that, but I agree with you. So roll it again. Reroll the 5. 4. Conversion Field. Does he already have an invuln?
He probably has a 5 up.
Well, let's double check. But also, in addition, each time he rolls a 6 to save, the closest enemy unit within an inch takes a mortal wound. Yeah, he normally has a refractor field, so we'll let that one stick. I, as a GM, can override anything that he rolls if I think it doesn't really do anything for the game. But this one gives him a better invuln, and it can put mortal wounds in close combat, essentially. So his refractor field just got upgraded. Your tactical squad is a 2, which is a Space Marine battle trait, just like they already got. So roll another d6, reroll 5s. Because you already Terminator honors on your sergeant, giving the sergeant +1 attack, leadership, and wounds. Oh, +1 weapon skill, Bladesman's honor. That's actually pretty good. I know they don't currently have any close combat weapons, but maybe this is time for your sergeant to get a new weapon. That is the end of this episode. You're going to have to check out the next episode in the MiniWarGaming Vault to find out which missions are revealed and which one Steve chooses to do next, and the outcome of that, obviously.
I have to figure it out still.
There's going to be several choices for you now, because there's that Inquisitor who wants to be rescued, and every time you don't do it, it gets harder. There's also that communication tower to be secured, and I think you're almost out of time for that one. So I got to double check. I think it was limit 4, and you're about to do your 4th. You got some hard choices to make.
Yeah, I'm not,
and just so you know, it's not intended for Steve to do every mission. It's intended for him to have to decide the course of action he's going to take. So does he just abandon that Inquisitor to her fate?
honestly, I think I'm going to abandon her.
Okay.
Well, I mean, does she know the Fallen?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Do I just actually do it for the Fallen?
She's an Inquisitor. You sure hope she doesn't know where the Fallen.
I'm leaving her then.
Who needs an Inquisitor in their midst, right?
Yeah, well, I'd have to kill her, like, immediately. I mean, send her off to the Inquisitor farm. Sorry.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. So stay tuned for that. Go check it out at the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Happy wargaming.